Ja, det kan vi jo.
It's our last day up here in Dovrefjell, and it's my last chance to photograph muskox this year during the winter season. And although yesterday up at 𝐔𝐿𝐿𝐬 I told you we were going back to this spot the next day to photograph the 13 animals we knew were in the vicinity, plans can change. Today it's gonna be a windy one, and we have to listen to experienced mountaineers. So we asked around, and they said that it's probably not the best idea to go back to that place with the forecast they have right now. It's gonna be windy, it's gonna be snowy. So here's our plan for today. We're going back to the first area we were the first day, where you can just follow the icy road towards Snøheim, the Norske Turistforeningens cabin. Just follow that road and we're bound to meet the animals we saw the first day. Probably, hopefully. And that's an easy road to follow if there should be a snowstorm. It's easy to get in, it's easy to get out. So we figured that's a better plan than getting lost up in the mountains in the snowstorm. We don't want that. Although we didn't see any animals yesterday, it was still a beautiful day up in the mountains. I loved when the light got flat and you can just see the charcoal sketches of the mountains. And I think I got at least one photograph I'm very happy with, where it just looks sketched in the White House. I love that. So it was a good day yesterday. I had a lot of fun, and here's hoping that this day will be just as fun. We just saw some animals right up there, so we're gonna take the long route around them so we don't surprise them. This is fantastic. I have never photographed muskox in these conditions before. But a bit of snow and a bit of wind, and it's a bit of a flat light as well. I think this is going to be great. When we finally arrived where the muskoxen was, we found a guided photo group who had been at the scene for a good amount of time already. And we thought it best to join them where they were in order to not separate us out over a larger area. This way we would reduce the stress the muskoxen experience because there are people in the vicinity. So if you get the option, it's always best to stay as one larger group instead of 4 small ones circling the muskoxen. Helt fantastisk. I'm not sure we could ask for much more.
Nope. This is the kind of weather we dreamt of, I guess, for me at least, though, since 2018. But now it's finally happened. It's really hard though, because it's you cannot see anything around us here. But getting here, finding the animals, nothing is better. And it's so awesome to see the muskoxen laying with a back. What do you say? The wind in the back.
Back against the wind.
Yeah, because the wool of the muskoxen is most what do you say, insulating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have several layers actually to prevent from getting cold. So
it looks like it kind of relaxes.
Yeah.
Just having a bit of a afternoon rest.
The odd thing here is that the muskoxen is built for this kind of weather, but we are not. But why are we here?
Like in all types of photography, there's usually a bit of waiting involved. And right now, we're waiting and hoping for the first muskox to rise up and shake off all that snow. If it happens, that would be magical. So right now I have one eye on the camera and one eye on the muskox, and I'm ready to capture the moment if we're that lucky. I hope we're that lucky.
Åh, han drar.
After about 1 hour and 45 minutes, the one of the muskox, den bakerste, hva er det bakerste?
Huh? Backers.
The bakerste. After roughly 1 hour and 45 minutes, the muskox furthest backwards. After about 1 hour and 45 minutes, one of the muskox decided to get up and shake all its fur, whipping up all the snow. And it was magnificent. But me, I gambled that the muskox in front would do the same. But it didn't move one muscle, so I didn't get it. But I think, did you get it, Espen?
I think I got some, yeah. I'm not sure how sharp they are, but I was quite happy.
I'm glad some of us got it at least.
Is it moving a little bit?
No,
No?
you're
I'm seeing things.
You're seeing things.
We've been standing here watching these two muskox now for 2 hours.
I'm not sure it's alive.
Is a long time. Yeah, no, I did get a couple of images.
Sorry. False alarm.
False alarm. Yeah, it moved a little bit, and a little bit of snow fell off, but not the big one.
No, not the big shake. And the weather cleared up as well, so I'm a bit distracted by the beautiful landscapes all around us.
Yeah, it is looking quite good. I'm tempted, like you are, to turn around, but I'm too nervous to not. I can't take my eyes off of this one muskox that I'm probably watching now for probably 2 hours or something like that. But you can't miss it. No way.
Not now.
No, we've come too far. And the snow has stopped as well, so if we miss this shake, that's probably it. There's only a couple of more hours of the day, so we're not going to get that much more snow probably. So
it's the last shake.
Last shake.
Last shake of the season.
Last shake of the season. Our season anyways.
I cannot believe it. After over 2 hours of waiting, it finally happened, and I was ready. I got it, and it felt great. I'm really satisfied. Probably not the best pictures from the trip, but to wait for so long and then it finally happens, it was... I love it. Love it. I think I'm gonna grab something warm to drink now because I'm starting to get a bit cold. Earlier today, when it stopped snowing and the weather got a bit lighter, I started photographing these cold sketched mountains in the background. And I thought to myself, it would be amazing if I could get a muskox right in front of those cold sketched mountains. After a while we moved in a half circle with a good diameter to the muskox, so we could get to a position where we could place the muskox right in front of those mountains. And there was this moment when the muskox looked up and straight at me, and I took the photograph, and it was a sensational moment, unlike anything I've experienced before. It was magical. This day has been absolutely incredible, and I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes right here, right now. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an adventure. I'm in the middle of Dovrefjell. I'm looking at the muskox. There are beautiful mountains all around me. It's snowing just a bit. It has been a dream day. That's it for me. Take care of each other. Bye bye.